Very good morning, dear students. It's me, Danish Azam, Faculty of Social Science. Hope you are doing well. Dear students, today I'm going to restart the chapter, The Story of Village Palampur, and today I'm going to describe these three very important questions. So, first question is, discuss plights of laborers working on fields in village like Palampur. So, dear students, these are 3 points. So, first point is labor as second factor of production. Students, yesterday you studied that there are 4 requirements of production: land, labor, physical capital, knowledge and enterprise. So labor is second most important factor of production. You know that in every Indian village, 1/3 families are landless laborers. They are mostly hired by medium and large farmers for working on their fields as laborers. So second point is scanty wages lower than 160 rupees instead of 300 rupees. The very big problem faced by these landless laborers is very tiny amount of money given in the form of wages. They get only 160 rupees per day, although Government of India had ordered in 2017 that minimum wages won't be less than 300 rupees per day for laborers. And point number 3, migration. And second big problem is migration. Due to lack of job opportunities and work, landless laborers are forced to migrate to various states like Punjab, like Haryana, and like Hyderabad, like Mumbai, and like Delhi. Now I'm going to describe question number 2. What do farmers of village like Palampur do with surplus farm products? So these are 3 points. So first point is to sell in nearby markets. Dear students, there are 2 types of farmers, big farmers and small farmers in every Indian village. Big farmers retain and keep aside certain amount of food crops for families' consumption and sell remaining surplus of wheat or rice in nearby market. While small farmers don't sell food crops because they are only enough for their families' consumption. Second point is to use as working capital in next season. Big farmers save money in their bank accounts that is earned by selling food crops in market, and they use it as working capital in next season. Third point is to buy trucks, harvesters, threshers, etc. So sometimes they also use that money to buy cattle, tractors, harvesters and threshers, etc. so that they can do agriculture in more efficient way. And now I'm going to describe question number 3. Write few examples of non-farming activities in Palampur. So dear students, in every Indian village, small or big farmers, they domesticate animals like cows, buffaloes for production of milk. They sell milk obtained from cows and buffaloes in nearby town. Okay, so first point is dairy. Second point is small scale manufacturing. Unlike town, manufacturing in village involves very simple production methods like making jaggery by crushing sugarcane in crushing machine. Third point is shopkeeping. You must see small general stores and shops in villages where you can find everyday's product like soap, toothpaste, batteries, rice and wheat and some vegetables. Okay. Last one is transport. You know that transport plays very important role in village economy as well. You can see jeep, tonga, bus, truck and tractor that help villagers in their movement as well as in the movement of goods from villages to towns or vice versa. So dear students, these are three very important questions that I described today. I hope that you understood all points very well. So thank you. Bye for now. Khuda Hafiz.